Okay, so greetings. The Earth is going through a very new thing. You could call it ascending, you could call it changing. And humanity has decided to walk with her, at least for now. You never know how the future would look like, but for now those two paths walk parallel, supporting each other. And it's a bit of a special time for all Lightworkers at the moment, because you're asked to step up in that way that you came down here on Earth to do. So all your normal ways of working, your normal life looks slightly different at the moment, because now is the time when you go to work. You don't prepare as much as you used to do. You don't just do that path for humanity to follow, although that is still happening, but we'll try to explain. This is and this is our version of what's happening, the Pleiadians, because you can see what's happening in so many different ways, but this is how we choose to channeling it down to you. That right now Lightworkers are starting to really work side by side with humanity. If you've been have gone before humanity, making the path before humanity, you are now working side by side with them on the energetic level, walking next to them, helping clearing the way, but also helping them walk that path. And it's all interweaved in a way that hasn't happened before. And many of you see this or feel this. Your life, day-to-day life, have changed because of that. And it can be anything from how you sleep to how you eat, to that's happening with you two, or with Lucy, and with many others. Like your whole day-to-day life is changing. You're working with humanity in this way at this moment. And you can, it's all very simplified in a way, but you are helping humanity when you are needed, where you are needed, in the way that your energetic structure and your knowledge and your experience can help. So each and every Lightworker comes in different paths and different timelines, so to speak. It's not exactly like that, but it's the easiest way to explain it. And what we really want to say to all of you is that you're really starting to do the work that you came here to do. The humanity is changing, and the humanity has taking the first decision of where it wants to go. There are many more decisions to be made, but the decision is made on that first level, and now you are stepping in. The Lightworkers are stepping in. This is the signal that you've been waiting for, and you already know it, and you're already answering that call. Each and every one of you in your way, in what's needed in this very moment. And be prepared to do that work. We're not saying you will never go against what you feel or go against what you believe, but the way that you will work and how it will look like might be quite different from how you thought it would look like. Again, you will not do anything that goes against what you feel, but for example, this is an example just that many people have seen, that they will do coaching, for example, they will do one-to-one sessions and healing. And that is a good idea, but that's not where the energy will manifest itself. It will, once humanity has made this decision, Lightworkers will respond in the way that is needed, and it might look very different from what you thought it would look like. And just know that that is okay. And I just really get this picture of like I've been in like training school for so many years, for our lifetimes when we've been here on now, this lifetime, all of us. And we've been training and practicing and learning, and now it's time to take action. It's time to actually graduate from school, actually start that business ourselves, metaphorically. And because it's real life, because it's not pretending practicing any longer, it's real life experience, it looks different than what we thought, because that's how it always looks like. Theory has turned into practice. That's what happened. We've been doing theory for so long in this lifetime. Lifetimes before, there has been theory, even if we've done practical things. Now it's coming to action, to put all that into practice, real practice. And I get this picture also that no one really knew how humanity would choose, when they would decide how that decision would look like, and in what context they would decide. And therefore no one could really actually say how would the Lightworkers respond. It all depended on, does it happen today? Does it happen in 20 years' time? Does it happen when the world has gone into Third World War? We didn't go there. But no one knows until the action and the decision is made. And now it's made, and Lightworkers will just have to respond accordingly and be prepared to so-called abandon those plans, theoretical plans on how it should have looked like, and just go with that flow on where it's needed. Okay, the Pleiadians are coming back now. And know that you will always be supported as you've been supporting this whole time. Always. All the energies, all the elementals, whatever you are working with, whatever in the way you are working with, all the Lightworkers, you are still supported and will be supported through all this. And you will know when to take action and what actions to take. Wow, and Therese, again, they just show me this. It really feels like, imagine like doctors and nurses that's been like practicing, they've been educating themselves to, like, they've gone on to doctor school and medical school and everything, and they've been doing surgeries there, and they've been treating patients and everything. But then there is call to action, there is a big accident happening, and everyone is just going on and full on and putting everything they learned into practice, and that's how it's looking now. And it's a big feeling of joy. You cannot explain it, but it's like something that Lightworkers have been longing for such a long time, this moment. And when it happens, all of us are just on the case, dropping everything and going into it, doing whatever is needed and called for, with so much passion and joy and compassion. And it's not sacrifice. I don't call it sacrifice because that has something to negative connotation, but this thing of being willing to drop everything, dropping all the plans, and just go full on with where the energy is going, because this is what we've been waiting for such a long time. Feeling of finally action. Let's go, let's do it, let's work together. Okay, back to the Pleiadians. Yeah, so this is kind of that first message that we want to bring to you now. To be prepared to go with the flow and change your plans accordingly. But we really stress, it will not go against what you believe. It will not feel like a burden. It will not feel like you go against your will. It will feel like you're falling into place. It just looked different than you thought, but you're still falling into place. And just go with what you feel, because you know, all of you know what needs to happen in your life, the actions you need to take, and where you need to be in all this journey. Trust it and know you're supported from us, from the rest of the star nations, and whatever other energies you are working with, elementals, Gaia, whatever. You will be supported and you are supported. And that this is such a journey of joy, of happiness, of achievement, of discovery and exploring and helping other brothers and sisters waking up. And it's a moment of celebration and a moment of patting yourself on the back, because you did it. You did your part and humanity did its part, and together you come together. And now is not the time to try not to say. I get this picture as if they're trying to say don't focus so much on the past. Like there's this tendency sometimes, and it's kind of normal to look into the past and look on what we didn't do right, what we, even on a personal level in our life, things we could have done better, things you could have sorted faster, all of those things. And what's coming from them really strongly is let it go. Let it go, it doesn't matter any longer. Okay, Pleiadians. Yes, Therese is right, it doesn't matter any longer. Let it be. The whole world is shifting into a new chapter. What happened in the past doesn't matter. Let it go. You will have new tasks. You will succeed. You will learn. And you will be okay. Past is the past. Now more than ever. We love you. We are here for you. And we will come back when we have more things to share for those who wants to listen and needs to hear it. Take care, and you did it. You really did it. Celebrate it, and go with the flow. Oh.